Hi everyone, welcome to my long-awaited office reveal. Thank you all for being patient. For those of you who have been on this journey with me. During the lockdown, it slowed some things down, so it took me a while to get to a place where I was comfortable sharing the office. So here it is. Welcome to my office. So come on in and I'll talk to the pieces that I've chosen, where I got some of the pieces, and the reasons why I chose some of the pieces that are in here. So come on in. The first piece that I'm gonna start with is this emerald green sofa. As many of you know, when I started this process, I said I wanted jewel tones in this office. So what you will see are some emerald green, some citron in the yellow, some amber, and the blue would be like a topaz kind of feel. So those are the colors, the primary colors that are in the office. And this beautiful emerald green sofa is a HomeSense find. I've had it for a number of years. Note some of the details on the sofa with the acrylic legs. That's one of the things I loved about it. It's got a very high back, and when I remove the pillows, you'll see it's quite tufted in the seating of the sofa. So it's a very comfortable sofa. Then this piece of art that you guys saw me do is a little DIY project. I didn't have a nail gun, so I literally used wood glue and tape to bind the pieces of wood together, and then I wrapped and stretched the canvas. This piece is from my cousin Yoshe. Thank you, Yoshe. And she brought it back from Ghana about a month ago. She brought it back and I love it. I love the colors in it, and as you all know, I love anything Afrocentric. So moving, I didn't speak about the cushions. These cushions are all from HomeSense. These throw pillows, throw cushions are from HomeSense. I stuck with the yellow because I thought it played well off of the emerald green sofa. This throw is also from HomeSense. I believe this was like $20 this each, and then this was a set, and I believe it was $30, and the throw was $29. So just to give you an idea, where I can link pieces, I will. But as you know, with HomeSense, when you go, you better pick it up or it's gone. The next piece is my lovely desk that is from Bombay. It's heavy as heck, and I painted it. As many of you know, it started out brown. I painted it, added these gold knobs to it. I love it. It's a very sturdy piece. This desk actually moved about 4 times, I want to say. So initially it was on this back wall, just trying to figure out the best layout for the room. I wanted to be able to look out the window, to be able to have conversation areas, and for the flow to be cohesive depending on how the room was being used. So if I have a client in here, where are we going to sit and talk, sit and look at sketches or fabrics, whatever the case may be, whatever. So this was a lot of trial and error. I will link pictures of the desk being on this wall, and then we moved it to that wall, then we moved it to in front of the window. So this, I feel, is a perfect spot because it allows me to have the light even though it's behind me. One of the reasons why I also chose this position is because it allows me to, and if you want to come closer, I'll show you what is behind me. As you know, being on Zoom a lot, it's important to see what the person that you're having a conversation, what is being reflected. So I chose this background because there's light. Then you will see the plants behind me, the beautiful artwork, the beautiful drapery. So that is one of the reasons why I chose this position as well. So on this desk, I have a lovely coffee table book. It's called a fashion book. Got this at HomeSense just before the lockdown, Christmas time. I think I paid $30, which was a steal for it. I love, and it's funny with the blue and the greens. It just ties into the office really well. I was looking for the price tag because I keep price tags on everything. So this little hourglass situation is also from HomeSense. I think I paid $15 for it. These frames were on my desk when I was in the corporate world of my babies when they were little. I love this picture because Ciara, and this time I clearly remember Ciara said, "Oh, Mommy, he kissed me," because Isaiah was so young. But anyways, and then we have a picture of me and my honey. I'm kissing him. This lamp has a really heavy stone base. This is also a HomeSense find, $49.99. This is a thrifted. These pieces are both thrifted. So the frame, I got both pieces from Value Village, 2 different Value Village. Saw this couple looking at this frame and they're like, "Oh my God, this is such a great piece. It's like a really sturdy," and as they're talking, I'm like, okay, keep it moving, keep it moving. They left it. Literally, I don't even think they got 2 steps in. Thank you. And it just had like a scenic picture. I cleaned it up. It had cobwebs, all kinds of nonsense on it. And I paid $9.99 for this frame, wood frame. Try to go to Michael's and get a frame and see how much that cost. And this mask was, I think, $5.99 at Value Village as well. So I just took out the glass, mounted the frame on the wall, and then mounted the mask in between. And I love the look. Now, this lovely chair, paid a little bit more than I wanted to, but I wanted a comfortable chair. And if you know me, I love anything vintage. I love antiques. So this piece here has brass, which is in pretty good condition considering it's very old. And so it has the teak wood, so it ties very well in with the artwork, and some teak finishing, and the brass is in great detail, in great condition. So I will have to have this upholstered. So yes, the office is not done perfectly, but I'm quite comfortable with where it's at. So this is like a mid-century modern kind of look with the tufted detail at the back, and it reclines and swivels, so it was perfect. I'll probably do it in orange amber color, which is why I kind of have this give me inspiration and remind me what it's gonna look like. So that's a piece that I purchased upon doing this, and I got it on Facebook Marketplace. I'm not gonna tell you how much because I feel like I paid. I saw it again for the same price, so I know I didn't overpay, but anywho. So this piece is another HomeSense find, but it was from a sample sale, and it was damaged and they were gonna throw it out. And I asked them if I could have it. They said yes. And there is like a huge gash. So by accident, somebody, I don't know if, because it was a sample, they cut it so it couldn't be for resale. But in any case, I always collect C-fans, and I just glued a C-fan over where it was cut and repurposed this lovely piece of art. So this piece of art has been in my living room in my old house. It was in the spare bedroom, which this was the spare bedroom before. I neglected to say this room is about 11 feet by about 15 feet. So that's the space that I had to work with. no one's coming over right now because of the pandemic, so it's gonna work fine for the office for now. Might have to do a different solution to have a sofa bed in here to accommodate guests, but that's where we are. So 11 feet by 15 feet, that's the space. So moving, oh, the blue wall, how could I forget? So initially I was just gonna paint the desk and the cabinet blue. Then I decided, I don't know if you remember, I had bought these vintage gold window panels, and I wanted to, I was trying to figure out a way to accentuate those window panels. Then I thought, let me try putting the blue on the wall and then maybe hanging the gold, because gold and blue they look beautiful together. And those window panels were hell to hang. I had to, I put all kinds of holes in the wall trying to hang. So long and short of it, those window panels are gone. I sold them. They're gone. They're not coming in here. I think this artwork does what it needs to right now. This wall may change because I have some photos that I took in Ghana that I really feel would be inspiring to me. They are inspiring to me, and I would like to see them on a daily basis. Haven't really decided fully on those yet, but this wall may change, so it would be like a gallery wall, and I think that would look great. This is news to my honey who's filming me, I may put a fireplace here because it gets cold in this. So I think it would look really cool. Gallery wall, mounted fireplace. What do you think, hon? Okay, moving along. Two other great pieces. As you know, I have a big chair fetish. So these basket weave looking chairs I got from HomeSense. I found these in St. Catharines when I was doing a client's home, and I scooped them up. I love the detail, love the curve of the chair. They're quite comfortable when you put a pillow in it. And these green pillows are also from HomeSense. I think the set was for $24.99 for the set. And so I have the two of them here, a nice little seating area if I'm having a conversation with someone. This Himalayan salt lamp is also from HomeSense. I believe we spent $14.99 on it. These are said to be great for like a spiritual balance, has healing properties, cleaning the air. And as you can see as well, I have some plants. These are real snake plants that I purchased during the lockdown off of Facebook Marketplace. Two of them were purchased. This was purchased from Home Depot recently when they opened. And the snake plants are also, they don't need a lot of light, so they work well in this space, and they're good for purifying the air. So I'm really happy to be able to have these in the space. I love the look, the organic feel that it gives. If you notice, there is quite, my personal style is very eclectic. So I have fabrics that are very soft and comforting in terms of the velvet emerald green chair, the fuzzy wuzzy throw pillows, and then I have some very hard metals. I have the woods, and I think the juxtaposition between the soft and the hard gives a very organic feel to the room, and that's what I love about the space. This lovely piece I had recovered. It was ugly brown. It's a coffee table that I found at Value Village, and I saw it and left it. Which I often do. Then I went on Google, and I'm Googling round fabric coffee tables, and I realized how expensive. You're talking $400 and up. And I believe I've had this for a number of years ago, but I just had it reupholstered just over a year ago when we moved into this house. And I think I paid $9.99 for this. Smoked glass, I didn't change the glass. I thought about changing it. It's a smoked kind of mirrored glass, so I left it. So all that's changed. This is old, but it was like pretty much like this, like a brown corduroy that wasn't lovely. But anyways, I went back. I called the store, asked them to hold it, went back for it. Really thrilled that I got it. This was in my living room. Then it went to storage because too much going on in the living room. Then I was, you know, Michael helped me figure out how to get it into this space because it's a piece that I don't want to get rid of because of how unique it is. So we fit it into the space, and I really love it. Next, this clock is from HomeSense as well, $24.99. And these lovely drapes. Okay, so I went overboard on these damn drapes because they're velvet, they're blackout, they're from Amazon Home, but let me tell you, they're gorgeous in person. They're 96 inches long, so I was able to go all the way to the ceiling with them, and they give the room a very luxe feeling. So I'm really happy that I bit the bullet and spent the money on them because they're really beautiful. Amazon Home, I'll link it. $100 a panel, crazy, I know, but they're gorgeous. Oh, these planters, all 3 planters, they're from HomeSense. I got them on clearance at Christmas time when I was doing my Christmas shopping. Housing another very real snake plant. So I got the 3 different color snake plants. Next, we will do the jute rug. So this jute rug was a score. My friend Debbie and I, when stores just opened up, I just got this rug maybe 2 weeks ago, and I wanted a jute rug, but this one is gorgeous. It's like a sandy color, ties in really well with the art piece. It's softer than the jute rugs that I have upstairs, softer to the feel, to the touch rather, and it's gorgeous. And I think once we get this room done, we're planning to put hardwood down here in like a whitewash kind of oak. So it's going to be a very light floor, which is different to what I've had in my homes before, very light flooring, probably lighter than this wood. So it's going to look amazing once the flooring is done. So this jute rug is 9 by 7, I think. It's not a regular shape. It's usually 9 by 5, but it's a little bigger than that, and I absolutely love it. So next, we have this lovely leather chair. So when we talk about the room not being finished, the desk chair and this piece would be the reasons why it's not really finished, because this is another piece that's going to have to be reupholstered. So that is what I bought, but I love the curve shape of this chair. The back is curved as well. It's gonna look gorgeous once it's done. I don't know if I'm gonna have the whole thing reupholstered. I bought this piece of fabric from Fabricland when they opened last week, and it's like a velvety, stretchy fabric. So I'm gonna try, with the help of my mother, hopefully, a little DIY to try and cover it. But let me tell you, this thing is comfy. Like, it's really comfortable. So I paid $60 on Facebook Marketplace for it. Drove all the way to Markham or Scarborough for this chair. And I love it. It's comfortable, and as you know, curved furniture is quite in right now. It's not about the boxy look, so I was grateful to be able to get this piece. And I think there are a lot of curved lines in here that echo the shape of the chair. So that's the chair. another piece that has been used in multiple rooms in my home is this piece of art. This is also from HomeSense, but was purchased at a sample sale while I was working with TJX. This piece has moved from living room to a child's bedroom. It was recently in my kid's bathroom, and I stole it for my space because the coloring, the lines of the plants with the lines in, it just worked perfectly in the space. So mommy will replace some form of art in their bathroom. So the coloring works. We've got the greens, even the tan color is mimicked in the artwork. So this is like a perfect little vignette. And this is also what you see, like when I'm on a Zoom call, you will see this, the artwork behind me. You probably won't see the chair because it's quite low. I may actually put legs on it to lift it up a bit, but yeah, this little vignette works really well. I'm gonna take some photos, you know, with the plant against the yellow velvet drapes. Looks amazing. The rod is also with the brass finish and black rod. That's a HomeSense find. I think I got it $8 years ago. It's been in my storage for a long time. Loved it. Was a great price, so I picked it up, but never had a need for it until now. So as you can see, there's a lot of brass details in the pots, in some of the finishes that we have here. The light fixture, if some of you followed the journey, this light fixture is from Facebook Marketplace as well. So it ties in with, you know, the gold chair, the gold lamp. So that was the metal that I accented with, mostly was the gold. The coffee table situation, I'm not totally sold. While I love these, they're movable, so it's even, they're on wheels, so it's movable. I have my Joanna Gaines Home and Body book, coffee table book, that I got from HomeSense at Christmas when I was doing my Christmas shopping. Oh yes, I got my daughter to get this for me, so I picked it up. It was a gift for myself from her. But anyway, so it's here, and the tables are movable, and they look great. My only thing is, if this room is going to be used where I am, you know, spreading things out to go through things with a client, I might need a bigger coffee table. So I'm not sure about this. Yeah, I love the tables, so they will be used. Just don't know if they will be centerpiece yet. But I would, if I'm going to get something, it would probably have to be glass because I don't want to hide this beautiful rug. So these coffee tables are HomeSense pieces as well, but I purchased them from somebody on Facebook Marketplace. Listen, during this lockdown, Facebook Marketplace was my friend. Like, I think I'm hooked on that situation like too much, but any case, that is the coffee table situation. Come on in, hun, and let's talk about this lovely vintage piece that I showed everyone. This is one of my DIYs. It was a Salvation Army find, $50. It did have doors on it. I've removed the doors, but I've kept the doors just because I use pieces in different rooms, as you know, we've spoken about buying pieces that can be used in different spaces. For me, my space is ever changing, much to Michael's dismay. I'm always moving things around. So it's good to buy pieces that can work in different spaces. So like I said, the sofa went from a bedroom to our makeshift sofa until we got our sectional upstairs. That was our sofa. Then it moved to the master bedroom again, and then it was going to be out the door, and then when I started creating the office, then it came in here. So it's good to buy pieces that you can use almost anywhere in your room, in your home. So this piece I've painted, and I left some of the old detail. This says hats, then hose and handkerchiefs, and I love that old detail. Left this hanging piece in here just in case I'm doing something with clients where I've got to hang, or I'm taking product photos. I can still use that in here. So I did this in the same blue suede shoes. This is a Benjamin Moore color. Yeah, and so I've got some books about growth and development. Then I've got some books that speak to the things that I love, which is fashion and home decor. Then I've got some, you know, little knick-knack pieces that my friends have given me over the years. This one is from Deborah for when I think I turned 40. Then she gave me this when I turned 50. And my son made this for me. And this lovely saving tin I got from Judd and Oksana years ago when I started styling head to toe. So, you know, the pieces mean something to me when people give them to me. So they're here to remind me of where I started, because we know big things are gonna happen. And this lovely, I got this from Tag when I had Isaiah. So this, you know, these pieces have been with me for a very long time. So that's the situation now. I don't know that it's going to remain like that. I wanted 2 shelves, maybe glass shelves or wooden shelves, just to display some more things. Right now, it's got my clear Judy. This was my piggy bank. And down below here, you will see that I have a mirrored, this is a filing, I want to say cabinet, but it's a filing box. So it actually has the slots for the hanging folders. So that's an actual use of purposeful piece that's in here. So it has my receipts and things of that nature in there. And then this lovely piece of art, this is Maydeen at 8 years old. And this piece of art was done when I was in Ghana. That's probably like 4 years ago. And it's actually done on wood with fire. So I don't know how he did it, but I love this piece. This is a reminder, you know, when you do those letter to your 8-year-old self. So when I swing around and see my 8-year-old self, it's a way to motivate and inspire me to do all the things that I want to do for myself and my family going forward. This lovely pothos plant adds another bit of life, greenery, organic feel to the space. And this rattan hanging basket is from HomeSense as well. The last piece that I have to show you guys is this standing lamp that's got, this was a DIY project. I showed this on either Reels or my stories or something. So one night I've had these, like, they're banana leaf stick figure people, and I've had this piece of art for years. Never knew what I wanted to do with it. And then I just thought, let me just glue them to this lampshade. So the lamp was as is, it's a HomeSense piece with some marble. It's a marble base, and it's got the gold metal finishes. And I just added the bamboo banana leaf people. It's got wooden banana leaf on it to the lampshade, and I think it looks great. This diffuser is also from HomeSense. It's just a tiny one, and I think it was $14.99, either $12.99 or $14.99. So yeah, I think that's everything. I will show a picture of what the space looked like before, when I had it as a bedroom. That piece of art was over the bed. But yeah, I'm really happy with the space. And I wanted to share it with you at this point because I wanted you to know that you're not going to get everything that you want in one shot. And especially for me, even though I shop a lot at HomeSense, as I've gone through the pieces, not everything is from HomeSense. And it takes time to put together what you really love, and your space should embody what you love and what inspires you, what makes you feel good. And it's going to take time to get those pieces. So yeah, don't feel like you need to get everything all at once. It'll come together, and that's what I'm about, creating spaces that inspires you, that you love, that feeds you as a person, that brings your personality into the space. So for instance, I love color, I wear color, and a lot of people don't think that things that they love, that they can then put that into their spaces, but you can. Pieces that are passed down to you, there are ways to incorporate things from your travel to make the space uniquely yours. And that's what I'm about, is creating spaces that feeds your soul. So I hope you enjoy this office reveal. I will take some photographs and try and link some of the pieces. Obviously, if I link a chair and it's on Wayfair, it's going to be more expensive at Wayfair than at HomeSense. But at least you get an idea of where you can purchase some of these items. So I hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for the next video. Thank you all for watching.